Hello, today we're going to be building our, actually I'm not exactly sure what part of the series we're at, but there's already been a lot of videos, so we're going to continue with it, and hopefully we'll be able to finish the boat in this series of episodes. It should only take about an hour or two to finish this thing. Maybe, I'm not sure 100%. Anyways, let's get into it. So first thing we're going to do is we are going to get our buttons set up for our helm. There's still a lot to do here. So what we can do is we're going to come down to our rows. There we go. So we have our key button. That's something you're going to need. A toggle button. And I don't think we're going to need a push button right now. I'm also going to get a block. That's a very important piece you should always have. We're just going to come over here, add this in there. We're going to add 2 or even 3 we're going to need. And we're going to put one little layer below this to make it look better. And we're going to have a few push buttons that we're going to need. And there you go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to need to add bilge pumps on this boat. Because bilge pumps are very important to keep your boat from sinking. So how we're going to do that is, see all this empty space below here? That is a problematic space because it's very easy for boats or for water to get in if it's damaged. So we're going to be making a system through here to keep any water from getting in. So what we're going to do is we're going to come and get our pipes. We're going to need we're not going to need an angled pipe right now. What we're going to need is a T-shaped pipe. We're going to need a fluid port. Just get that. We're going to get a fluid port. We're of course going to need more piping and also a pump. Let me just get a pump right here. We're going to add that there. And now what we're going to need to do is we need to make a system through the entire boat. I'm just going to delete that. So we're going to go into symmetry and see that this is the very middle right here. So we're just going to go through all the bottom areas of the boat right here. And we're going to make one hole. I'm just going to come over here. And that's into the engine room. Now this is a problem. Or is it? No, it will fit. Okay. So now what we're going to do is this the fuel tank? Ah, yes, this is the fuel tank. So that's a bit problematic. Is it still fuel tank? Yes, there's a lot of fuel tank here. One way we can undo that. If we just come here, we can refill these two, and we'll have to do a bit of an inconvenience, but we can still make a pipe system coming through here. Okay, so now what we're going to do after that is we also don't want all this open space here. So to keep it from leaking, in between we're going to put these pipes right here, and we're going to add all the pipes down to here. We're going to do the engine room a bit later. Now what's the next thing we're going to need to do is we're going to spin this pipe around until, let me just get it here. There we go. We're just going to get that, and now we're going to put a system on each side. Now what I just realized, we have symmetry on. And I'm just going to go ahead and get a pipe with, the type of pipe you're going to need is a pipe cross. That's going to be very useful because we're going to put 1, 2, 3, then put a crossed pipe. We're just going to flip it like that. We're now going to add our fluid ports, and we're going to continue with that. That's all we're going to need for this segment. It is touching. Now we're going to bring it here. We're going to get 1, 2, 3, and this time we're going to put 4. There's actually quite a bit of space. And we're just going to bring ourselves up all the way here until we have 1 of space in between it. And we're just going to take that. Now we're going to get our cross pipe. We're going to flip it, add it here, and we're done with this section. Now what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to add our thing here, add that up, and we're going to put that here. We're going to add one more pipe system all the way up here, connect it to the other side like that, and one more system. There you go. So now we're going to get our cross pipe. We're going to flip it and add 1 on each side with symmetry on, actually only 1. And this is our final little compartment. Because it's so small, we're just going to put one pipe, one end here, and that'll keep all the water out. So now that we have the entire pump system running through the boat, we are going to come and work on the engine room. What we need to do is we're going to come and use our pipe, bring it up here. We're going to have our 2 pipe holes coming out here. Now we're going to take a cross pipe. I'm just going to move over here. I'm going to flip it. And we're going to get our next piece. What we're going to need is a angled pipe. And just get that right here. We are going to put it for the sides so that it is connected. We're going to spin it in, spin it down, and then we're also going to use it one more time to bring it in like that. Now what I realize is we're actually going to need to delete this and move it one more forward. We're just going to take it and spin it, put that down here. We're going to spin these and put our last piece right in here. Okay, it's going to be a bit tricky. There we go. We're going to put that in. So now what we have is we have our pipes coming through the engine room. Now we do want it to actually get to the bottom of the boat so that if there's just even a little bit of water left, it will still be able to get to it. I'm just going to come and actually delete one more pipe here. We're going to angle it and then angle it down. Let me just get that straight. Yeah, there you go. And now we're going to take it and spin it and place that down, and then we're going to put our 2 pieces right here. Did that put on the other side? No, I don't think it put on the other side, did it? No, it didn't. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to add... Oh, actually it can't. Because of the space here, it's fine actually. We can just put one here because this other one is actually going to be the one connected to the bilge pump. So we need to split. Oh, we can't actually put that down because of that, but that's okay. What we can do is we're going to spin it, take this off, and we're going to aim it this way. And now we're going to put on our fins and it both comes on. Now, where are we going to have our bilge pump? I think we should have our bilge pump in this room right here with all the junctions. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our pumps, or actually I'm going to turn off symmetry for this. We're going to take our pump, and this is the fluid out. So what we're going to have here is we're going to spin it out. And actually, you know what? Because this is going to be a large area, we should actually probably have 2 bilge pumps for this entire boat. This is a large bilge pump, but still we should have more power. It'll just get the water out more quickly and hopefully increase the chances of your boat not sinking. So we're going to add our 1 more pipe pump. Now, if I'm not wrong, we're going to have to pull it out. Let's just go into delete mode, and we're going to delete these 2 squares. So now that it comes out of the boat, we're going to replace the block there, and we're going to add our bilge hole right there. So now we have our bilge pump exit. It will be under the waterline, but that's not anything to worry about. Now we have it on both sides. So now what we're going to need to do is do the same thing we had last time. We're going to come in through here. We're going to put our thing. We're going to use our crossed pipe. This is going to be very useful. We're going to bring it up here, put it in, spin it around, and then use it one more time to connect it. There you go. So we now have it connected, and our boat is, so the bilge pump system is now working completely. Now what we're going to have to do next is use this. This is going to be connected to one of the keys. I think it should be connected to one of the key buttons. So we're going to have both of them turn on, and we're just going to bring that there. And that's going to be just good enough. That'll be the weight we'll need. And it should be able to pump multiple gallons of water out every second with this system on. So we can just head out of here. Actually, before we do that, we're going to come to electric, and we're going to connect it to our batteries, because we will need battery power on these. Now, we're also going to have to connect all our buttons down here to give them all electric power and make sure we have enough electric. I'm just going to connect all 6 buttons. There we go. Okay, so now we have all 6 buttons down. That'll be good. And we are now going to come and we're going to save this. There we go. Okay, so now we have this done. Our weight is done. We're going to test it out and spawn it. Very nice. I like that very much. We're just going to go ahead. We're going to go and teleport. Oh, that was too fast. We're going to come inside and teleport onto our boat. So now we're going to have a nice little system. We can come in. We open this up. Leads us up to the bridge. Jump off. Oh, yeah, I'll have to close the door behind me so I can even do that. Okay, we'll just teleport over here. Yeah, I'll have to fix that in later videos. So now that we're here, this is our village pump key. So that will activate our village pumps. I don't think we have any water, and that would be kind of concerning if we did. And our boat is now moving. The starters have started up. And if we pull it up, it starts spinning. And we also have our turning system, so we can spin now. I did leave a door open. That's what I'm realizing right now. We'll probably have some amount of water. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching this. If you like it, please consider subscribing. Bye.